Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am here doing the first video of our new channel, Team TB11. Today I'm going to be bringing to you guys a post-Justice Hunters Yummy deck. On this channel, we're going to be prepping more for the new format at the start, so it's going to be decks like post-Justice Hunters and stuff like that, mainly. So, yeah, let's get right into the deck list. So, for the main deck stuff, we are playing, of course, your standard 9 yummies. You got your Cupsy, which is a searcher for any yummy. Very broken and very adorable. We are playing 3 Cookie, and then we are playing 3 Lulu Pop. You really just want to play all 3 of these. They're all 1-card combo. For these 2, they don't even really have effects on summon. You just link them off right away, and it's completely fine. So those are your main yummy monsters. And then for our yummy spells, you play 1 minion and 1 Archrock. So minion is basically how you're going to be beating over your opponent's bigger monsters. For each light beast monster you control, your yummy monsters gain 500 attack, so it's very nice. And if you control a yummy link monster, you can summon 1 yummy from your graveyard. So it's very nice. And then Ankrock is more of an interruption that you'll put on your opponent's turn. When you synchro summon, you can just pop a card and you sync a lot on your opponent's turn, so it's very nice. And then your main searcher off of your Cupsy, your Yummy Surprise. It's just return 2 from your field, return 2 from your opponent's field, or place a field spell. Pretty good. I was considering playing it at 2 for a while, but I think I'm happy with it at 1. There are some times where I'd like a 2, so maybe I'll side it. So you got those, and then you play 3 Obedient Schooled. This card is the Bonkers. If you control no monsters, just summon 3 level 2 or lower beast monsters from your deck, and then you're locked into beast, which is fine, because you only really play around with beasts, so it's just fine. It's just a great starter. Absolutely broken. So those are our yummy cards. Very small engine. It's kind of like a fusion of Pearly and Flute in that way, since they do a lot of the same things. Yummy likes to control a lot, but it's a little more combo heavy. And then you play Sky Striker package in this. 3 engaged, 1 Hornet Drone. Engages full combo. Since you can actually synchro summon your yummy synchro monsters with link 1s. So just engage for Hornet Drones for Kugari, and then Kugari add back Hornet Drone for another token, and then synchro and to your yummy synchros. So very broken. You got to play 3 of it. In the OCG they were playing 2, but of course our ban lists are a little different, and so are our formats. So I think 3 is fine. So yeah, those are your Sky Striker stuff. Now for the non-engine, so we're playing 3 Fuelos. Cards gonna be just as good next format. It's always great. Then 3 Ash, very standard. 2 Perulia. Might bump this up to 3 depending on how it is next format, but seems like we're going to be doing a lot of hand summoning for things like Yummy and K9, so going to be very good for Perulia. So those are your non-engine monsters. Not a ton of them, but they work. Then you play 2 Thrust with how many normal spells you play, and it's just good. It's just a fine card. You want your Thrusts. Going second, it's great. So Thrust, 1 Talents, 1 Prosperity, 1 Droplet, 1 Called By, 1 Cross Out. So Prosperity, you could definitely cut it in considering it, but I think it's fine just because you want the extra consistency. And then Droplet, it's fine if you draw it, but you'd like to use it for your cross-out targets just because this deck hates Droplet. So you definitely want to use it so that way more than anything. And then Called By just to avoid your hand traps, and Talents because Talents is broken. So those are your spells. All very good. Then for your traps, you play just a simple 3 Imperm. And then these are Dominus Purge. I am not spending $70 on these. We're waiting for tins. Yeah, or I mean, we're doing actually a case opening stream soon once Crossover, or not Crossover Breakers, Justice Hunters comes out. So definitely watch that. So might just sell some stuff from that, get myself some purges, because we got a regional coming up just a few days after the set releases. So definitely gonna play that. Probably gonna play Yummy. Might mess around with Dragon Tail Canine a little more, which I'll also be doing a deck list video on sometime soon. So that is your main deck. Now your extra deck. So you play 3 Snatchy for your links. So Snatchy is kind of the ace card, I would say. So it is a quick synchro, and as I said before, you can sync with link 1, so it's great. It places a field spell to play around Ash a little, which is awesome. So there's that. You definitely want to make sure you have one of these in your extra deck at all times, which you can return them from grave and field and stuff. So definitely try and keep one around that area. And then for your other links, we just play SP. This guy that I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name of. When you're locked into Beast and you can't make Diviner, or not Diviner, Herald, you kind of just make this thing so you guys aren't targetable, which is fine. So there's that, and then you play your one IP, as your link 2s. IP comes up quite a bit, actually. I'm actually surprised about that. And then for your link 1s, you play one Kagari and Link Spider. This is Link Spider. Mine is currently missing, so I'll have to get another one or try and find that later. But yeah, those are your links. Very nice. I think the link stuff I have going here is fine. I was considering playing Almirage just because that way I can, normal summon a dead hand trap like a Molcharmy, link it into Almirage, and then since I control link 1, I can special summon the yummies in my hand. That's another great thing about them. If you control link 1, you can just, or a level 2 synchro, you can just special it from your hand. So you don't really have to use your normal summon too much, especially if you open like Engaged or something, which is great. So now for your synchros. So here are your yummy synchros. You have Cupsy Yummy Way, Lulupop Yummy Way, and Cookie Yummy Way. So they're all very good. So starting off with Cupsy. Cupsy is basically your searcher. So you'll make this with your Kugari and your token. Its effect on summon is search 2 yummy monsters from your deck, and then if it resolves, you discard a card. So very broken. They're usually going to meet this with like an Ash or something, which is fine because then you're just going to chain its second effect. So when your opponent activates a card effect, you can return this card to the extra deck and then summon 2 yummies from your graveyard. So it's pretty good. So yeah, all the yummies can do that. It's great because it lets you play around Imperm a little bit better and just affect or things that target. So very nice. Lulupop is going to be on your end board a lot of the time. So on summon, it just summons 2 from grave, and then you keep it on board so you can summon 2 during your opponent's turn, and then you'll use those 2 that you summon to make Cookie 9 times out of 10 because it's kind of your interruption of these 3. So of course it has the same effect to summon 2 from grave by returning to the extra deck. But on summon, it can also target 2 monsters on the field and place them into face down defense mode. So very nice, especially for like Ryzel and stuff like that, and some Malice situations. Mitsurugi I definitely like using against. I really hope that gets hit on the ban list. Not a big Mitsurugi fan. So yeah, those are your yummy synchros. All very good. Now for your other synchros, you play 2 Herald of the Arclight. This guy's on your end board a lot of the time unless you activate Schooled, which, yeah, doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it's a nice extra interruption, but it's not the end of the world. Then we play Sorrowcat. This is basically quick sync. And then you have Metal Machine. This will just summon a synchro from your graveyard and negate its effects, so you can just do that. And then you'd link that off into the link 1 yummy, and then you'd sync this in a level 1 into your Herald. So it's very nice, very good. So that is it for our yummy deck. I hope you liked this first video. We'll be doing a lot more like this on our channel. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.